Hey Gorg, welcome. So today's video is going to be a quick get ready with me on a neutral look because I've been doing a lot of colorful looks on my channel lately and I wanted to tone it down for this one, but I will get back to my colorful eye makeup if that's what you guys want. Just let me know. Any requests, anything, put it down below. So yeah, today I'm just gonna do something neutral. I'm going to do my best to stay as neutral as possible. I really don't have anything to do today, so yeah, it doesn't make any sense for me to have this beautiful, bright, colorful eye, right? So I'll just keep it neutral for today. And it was raining and now the sun is coming out, so I know it's probably hot and humid outside right now, so I am not looking forward for my makeup to melt off. This is why we're going with neutral. Let's start with the eyebrows, and I'm using the Bodyography Trio. It's all jacked up, I know, but it still works. So I'm gonna use the darkest eyeshadow, well, eyebrow shade to fill in my brows. And I know I've said this before, when I do my brows, especially if it's just for a regular day or I'm not doing anything serious, I like to just fill them in with powder because it does the job, and at the end of the day it's not that difficult to get off, But if I know that I'm going to be having a really busy day, or I'm gonna be going out and doing fun stuff, then I go in with a gel or a pencil, or both, or sometimes even all three of them. I'm big on moisturizing, even though I do have, like I've said a million times, an oily T-zone, and I do look, I don't know, my skin looks healthy. It's not dry, it doesn't really get dry, but I do moisturize all the time, so that's one of the reasons why, obviously. For the eyes, I'm gonna use this Purely's Blue Lotus. It's 4-in-1 eye serum. And for moisturizer, let's see what I'm going to use for moisturizer today. So I found the moisturizer I'm going to use today is this Artistry Essential Hydrating Lotion, and it has SPF 15 in it because, like I said, the sun is coming out, so yes, it's moisturized and moisturize our eyes. Just dot a tiny little bit like that. It's not, you don't need a lot for under the eye area, and that's enough for both sides. So, and I always go in with my ring finger and just dab that around. For the moisturizer, again, I just do a little bit, not that much. Rub it in and dab it everywhere. That was probably even a little too much, but it's okay. I'll bring it down my neck. I'm gonna let that moisturizer just sit on my face for a little bit, just so the skin can absorb it. But on top of that, I'm going to use this Cover FX Mattifying Primer, which it has anti-acne treatment, which I'm loving because I did have a really bad case of acne about 2 years ago, and I am not trying to go back there. So, and again, just a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to OD on these products. And I'm just gonna place it on my T-zone because, again, that's where I need the mattifying primer to be. For foundation today, I'm using the Mary Kay Time Wise foundation in beige 5. This is for combination to oily skin. I thought it had SPF, but it doesn't. But it's a matte finish. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, dot it all over my face. There we go, a little faster, and then I just rub it in. And I didn't even check the color of this, but I was in the pool this weekend. All right, so I just rubbed this in with my fingers, and then I will go in with a sponge. And now this Miracle Complexion sponge will take off the excess. So I'll have like a tint of the foundation on my face. And I like to like dab and roll. I don't know, that's just the way I do it, especially on the edges where the hairline is. So it doesn't look so heavy. Bring it down your neck a little bit, make sure it's blended. And this is what I mean by light, that you can still see my skin, but I can't say that you can tell that I have foundation, but obviously I do have foundation. You saw me put it on, but you can still see my skin. So this is when I say light, I really mean light, especially for these hot, humid summer days. And I do have some redness around here, so I'm gonna cover that now with the NYX Dark Circle Concealer and a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer for the highlight. Okay. For the under eyes, like I said, I'm gonna use the Dark Circle Concealer. I start in the corner in here because that gets pretty dark on me. And bring it down the eye socket where the darkness is. And like I said, I have some redness around the nose, so I'm going to add a little bit of this around here. Blend it out. Sometimes I use my fingers. Today I'm gonna still use the complexion sponge and dab that in. Now a little highlight with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I just do this. But you can already see the difference, right? Now it looked like I had nothing on, but now because of the highlights, you can see this whole piece is nice and bright. To set the concealers, I'm going to use the RCMA translucent powder with my e.l.f. blush brush. And yeah, as you can see, I was one of the exaggerated ones and bought the big tub when I could have just bought the smaller one. But whatever, it's still gonna be used. It's not like it's just gonna sit there, so I'm gonna put this on my chin. Again, I have an oily T-zone, so I like to set my zone with the translucent powder just to help that area out. To bronze my face, I'm going to use this Lorac, what is this, an oil-free wet dry powder in WD-5. It's not a bronzer, it's actually like a foundation, but it's dark enough for me to be able to use it as a bronzer. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna put it on the high points over here, which is the top of my forehead, around the hairline. Bring it around under the cheekbone area. And then bring it around towards the jawline. For blush, I'm going to use this Tarte Glisten brush that came in the, what is this, the Poppy Picnic palette. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use for blush today, because I think I'm going to use this palette for my look today. It's a really nice neutral palette. Right, so we're moving on to the eyes. I'm just going to prime my eyelids with the same Fit Me concealer since it's sitting here already. Just pat that on my lid. And I'm gonna set it with the RCMA translucent powder. On my brow bone, I'm going to use Summer Breeze from the Poppy Picnic palette from Tarte, and I'm going to place that on my brow bone. Did I say that already? Now I'm gonna take Sweet Tea from that same Poppy Picnic Tarte palette on a blending brush, and I'm going to place that on my upper crease. Bring it in a little bit on that corner. drag it up and out. If you need to go back and touch up with the Summer Breeze shade, which is my brow bone highlight, then you can do that. Just so it can look nice and a high brow there. I will be adding Sweet Tea, which is the same shade I just used on my crease, and I'm gonna add it right here under my lash line just to tie that up with my upper lid. Just wrap that around there. With the same brush, I'm going to take that, I keep forgetting the name, Summer Breeze, and add that into my tear duct area just for a nice highlight. To deepen that crease a little bit more, I'm going to take, still using the same shade, Sweet Tea, on my Morphe 433 brush, and I'm going to apply that right into the outer corner, right into the crease, and just blend it out right there and on the outer V. I'm still using the same shade. And that's it for the eyeshadows, my dear. Just 2 shades, Summer Breeze and Sweet Tea, from the Poppy Picnic palette from Tarte. I'll show you a little bit closer. That's it. 2 shades, very simple, very fast. Now I'm gonna do the eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. So the eyes are done. I use my NYC liquid eyeliner for my eyeliner on the top eyelid. I use the NYX Wonder Pencil on my waterline just to open up the eyes a little bit. For mascara, I use the Blink Black Lash Primer. And on top of that, I use the Stila Huge, what is it? Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. And this is what I ended up with. And now to highlight, I'm going to be using Becca's Champagne Pop, and I'm going to place this on my cheekbone. I'm using my small contouring brush from Luxie, it's the 512, to do this. I just like this brush for contouring because it's not contouring, for highlighting, because it's, you know, it's fluffy. So it blends the highlight out as I'm applying it. Beautiful. For the lips, I went with MAC's Vegas Vault, which is an orangey peachy shade, and this is why I decided to go with this Vegas Vault, because this shade reminds me a lot of the shade right there. Isn't it pretty? So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the talk through tutorial. Like I said, it was going to be a neutral look, which I did. I kept it pretty neutral on the eyes, and I kept it light on the face, with the exception of that killer highlight. But yeah, that's just what Champagne Pop does to you. Everything else is very light. Like I said, I used the Poppy Picnic Tarte palette. I think I've said it like a million times. I do love Tarte products, so yes, I had to represent for Tarte. Not a sponsored video though. I've never received anything from Tarte, just an FYI. And if I ever do, I will be more than happy to receive it. So I guess I said I was gonna stay neutral, but I never said anything about the lip staying neutral, did I? No. Because with this look, you can use whatever lip shade you want. If you want to go nude, you could. If you just want to put some lip gloss, you could. Pink, green, whatever lip shade you're in the mood for, we'll go with something as simple as this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also follow me on my other social media sites. Until next time, you guys, hugs and kisses. Bye.